Welcome back to Disco Elysium. When we left off yesterday, we had run up here to the Scab Leader after proving to Titus that he must respect our authority. So now we're going to show the Scab Leader the tattoos, the photo of the tattoos on the corpse, and see what happens.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos. Let's take out the photo.
Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing at it. It was on your colonel. Give him the photo.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. You see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Loincloths?
Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means.
Points to one tiny star in the web of lines away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
He squints at it. It's so small. Yes, actually.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Benital is one of the inhabited islands of the Seminese archipelago near the Pale. Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
He licks his lips as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Warning. The following description truly is about to become graphically violent and may be disturbing. Go to chapter End Graphic Content to skip it. Nope, I think Superstar really needs to hear it. Let's not interrupt him.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon...
This is going to get pretty nasty, as if we weren't warned. I can feel it. His voice gets strangely quiet, a long, long way from right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
So kips are, obviously it's a derogatory term. And the way he says breeding in the bushes, he really thinks of them as animals. It's really, really nasty.
We shot the boy. He was useless. But the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know. But not too old.
All right, let's say nothing.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
Oh, when he was mentioning Chief, he's talking about Measurehead. Wow. I mean, I knew where that was going, but still, it's quite disturbing.
God. Mason couldn't let go.
Oh!
Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them.
Oh.
Said primitive spirits were watching over him now.
Oh. Wow.
Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Well, he got his comeuppance, but oh my god.
Something stirs in your stomach.
You were there?
No. I was in the domain. In Jamrock. Being a bouncer.
You're not really a Scab Leader, are you? Boy, that's a dumb question.
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But...
Alright, I'm going to ask him for the photo back. We could let him keep it. I want it back so we can show it to other people.
Go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
That was... Oof, that was really disturbing.
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
So those are all the places that he worked jobs, I guess. So now we're just going to ask him straight out, even though he basically just admitted it. Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Free flow of commerce!
The man yells and wipes his face. Sweat is dripping down his brow.
Don't talk to him any longer. Just leave, please.
Why? Hold on, I'm going to see what Half-Light description is. Let the body take control, threaten people. Cool for high-strung advantage. Shoot now, ask wow, so Half-Light is scared? Okay, that's a sign. Fine, we're going to back off.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
Alright, we're going to leave for now. I'm reserving the right to come back to this asshole. Let's go talk to Manana on our way to Evrart. Jesus. That was
Hola, wandering man.
pretty awful.
How can I help you?
Nope, nothing new. Alright, good talking to you, Manana. See you later. Should we see if Measurehead has anything to say? That prick?
Your race descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall again.
Nope, nothing. See you later, asshole. Come on, guys. No need to slow walk it. Oh, we should change our clothes, though. Just change our clothes to remove all the authority gear. And so what I did was I replaced the boots here, the armor boots, with our brogues, and then we re-equipped the Ledger of Failure and Hatred. And then that's the only changes I made. So let's get back to it. We're going to head over to Evrart. Oh, what? Whoa, 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 an orb. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Huh. Well, that's new. I wonder why that showed up. Okay, Evrart, here we come. So I'm talking to Evrart because we know, at least from what he said last time, that he cares about Martinez, and it certainly seemed like Titus Hardy does not give a shit about selling drugs to people in Martinez and ruining it. He just wants control of it. So and I don't know if Evrart knows anything about the lady driver. So let's see.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
I've just finished investigating the local drug trade, Evrart.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
I'm surprised there is a mayor.
Actually, Rivishall doesn't have a mayor.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
That's a little disappointing.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
Oh boy. Alright, well that's it. That's all we've got for Evrart. Huh, I really expected a lot more from that. That's quite disappointing. Okay, so next, let's see, we've already shown it to the Scab Leader. I don't expect anything new from Easy Leo. We can't, okay, so we're pretty much done with this area as far as we know. So there still is another member of the mercenaries. I was really convinced it was Neha. I mean, the label for her button on the directory was new, like blank. There's something I'm missing. Okay, let's check our tasks. Oh, we need to speak to Orani. And you know what? Since we... Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. I guess we'll do that next. Because we have a few things we need to do later on. We've only found one figure, and we couldn't even offer it to Dolores. Yeah, this we need to do later. This we need to do later. I can't get the brush from Cindy. She's just holding out on us. We're missing one of the pieces. Victim's tattoos. Ask another about the tattoos possible meeting. Okay. We don't have very many tasks. We can't get into the secret passage so far. Yeah, okay. So... Oh, we finished. Ask the Scab Leader about tattoos. Okay. So we have 7 skill points. I'm gonna start spending them soon, and I want to start spending one right now on internalizing a thought. I like the idea of internalizing a thought. So we're gonna do Wasteland of Reality, which is as I read this, I'll read it one more time here. Wasteland of Reality. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic, and that it's a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. So we're going to internalize this because... Okay, we're going to unlock a thought. Because I think Harry wants to be dry. I think alcohol has ruined his life. I'm a little concerned that once we do this, we may not be able to drink anymore, which would be an issue. But I'm willing to chance it. It's 20 hours, -2 physical instrument because insomnia. So let's start it. Okay, and then we only have one more slot for thoughts, although we can unlearn things. We can forget them if we want. Do we want to spend any of our skill points on anything else? Well, let's check our skill checks. This we're never going to do. The map wall I can't find. We could do another point on empathy with Cuno, but if we're going to do that, then I want to at least try getting our empathy up and trying it without spending that point. But I do think another point of empathy is consistent with the way we have been playing Superstar. In fact, why don't we do that right now? Why don't we do that right now? There she is. We're going to go talk to her. She's the rape victim up there. Disco dancer. Okay, so, empathy. Let's see if we can jack up our empathy. Right now we have +1 from each of the glasses, the ledger that we're holding, and the shoes. We're losing 1 for the cuirass, so we're going to take that off. It's our shirt. Why don't we do physical instrument? Okay, so we'll just swap that out. So all we've done is re-equip this, the ledger of failure and hatred, and this white tank top just to swap out the cuirass. So sorry. So now we have an empathy of 7. We've already added 2 points to this, so I think we might be maxing this out pretty soon. But let's see what 7 gets us with Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care?
Okay, so we have 58% chance, and our positives and negatives that we've earned from our actions cancel each other out. So here we go, 58% chance. Let's try it.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Hey Cuno, think you can turn the Cuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people.
Trying to fuck at the Cuno! Trying to fuck at me! Trying to fuck! Cuno only gets higher! It's faster, faster, faster! Can't take the Cuno! Stay out of the reactor!
Okay, thanks Cuno.
Cuno gonna fuck you up! Up!
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
Okay, thanks Cuno. Okay, I'm off, and I think you don't fucking care.
Cuno doesn't fucking care!
What a surprise. Let's drop a point into empathy. This is maxing our empathy. Max we can do. And we could take some Pyrrolidon, but let's see what the percentage is now. Speed Train Cuno leaving the station.
Fuck does Cuno care?
72% chance. So this is interesting. If we fail this, we can't add another point. Oh, wait, we already have this going. All right, so we have no choice. We already have the Pyrrolidon in effect. This is the best chance we're ever going to get with Cuno unless we get some clothing that helps us. And even then, we're screwed because we've upped empathy as much as we can. So cross your fingers, 72% chance.
It's not Cuno.
We did it!
It's Cunoesse.
Oh, Cunoesse, and I've been pronouncing it wrong all these episodes. Interesting. How?
Cunoesse is by far the worst of the two. Cuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad.
Uh-oh.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Cuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Cunoesse was the one who wound him up and directed him.
That's true.
Also, Cuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses.
Yeah, she's pretty difficult.
All in all, Cuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Okay, let's act on it. Try and separate them. Cuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
We're actually bending down, and he's got his hand against his mouth so that, like, he's whispering as well. That's pretty neat.
Fuck you whispering about.
Hey, Cunoesse, chill.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
Doesn't seem to bother Superstar.
If Cuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
Okay, let's whisper, Cuno.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Cuno look bad in this.
Cuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We got to get you out of here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each
Oh,
other.
no.
Not gonna let him do that.
Idiot. You bungled it up.
I bungled it.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand.
Oh.
I got you this far.
I screwed it
couldn't
up.
get you all the way.
I screwed it up.
Try to fuck my Cuno. Try to fuck my Cuno away. Me and Cuno are tight. We ride for life.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Cuno.
Oh, that's cool. Shivers is so cool. All right, well, we got one more chance here at 83% chance. Try once more to figure him out. Find a way to connect with him.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Cuno has with Cunoesse.
Okay, they're giving me a second chance because they have taken pity on me. Okay, so what's the deal with Cunoesse?
Just look. While Cuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad.
Yeah, definitely.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Cuno just wanted to talk. Also, Cuno hasn't stopped talking. All in
Same
all,
stuff as before.
Cuno respects madness. You
Okay,
cannot
let's
hope-
act on it.
Fuck you whispering about?
Well, this is a complete repeat. We're taking a second try.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
This is basically a straight up do-over because I was so lame on the first time.
Fuck you whispering about.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Cuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Cuno look bad in this.
50-50 chance. I'm really not sure. How do we not make Cuno look bad? Let's try this one. Whew. Am I glad she's out of our hair? She's fucked up.
She's not fucked up.
Oh.
Everyone's fucked up.
I
Stop
fucked it.
judging shit.
I'm fucked up. I fucked it up.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again.
Well,
Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
this number 2 feels like a guarantee. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Wow. She killed someone?
Stop talking to him. Cuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
I bet she does.
Yo, see? Did Cuno not tell ya? Cuno told ya. Cuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Cuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
So now we can pursue this stuff with Cuno. What do you mean she smoked someone?
Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
That's crazy.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
You're serious about this killing business, Cuno?
Killing is serious shit. Cuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
Yeah, what's 488?
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed cops.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Cuno's got her under control. Cuno keeps it calm.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and
A
stops.
cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Wow, she's really dangerous.
Fear.
Ooh, fear. Nice. Cuno, do you think it's possible she's killed other children?
Cuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Cuno, that's it. That's what Cuno is starting to think, yeah.
Okay, well, let's double check, but I don't think she does. You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Cuno wasn't around, and C was with Cuno. Told you this already.
Where were you?
Look, Cuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Okay, I'll take the 5 experience,
He
though.
speaks the truth, my liege.
Thank you, drama. You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Oh, I don't want to know.
He doesn't want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Oh my gosh. What's the language he uses? Napa Kayumpi and Bagari.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Wow. Cuno's all boast and she's actually legit.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and tiger-covered Isola of Katla. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Do they have red-haired people there, Encyclopedia?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
Cuno, could she be Surinese?
Suroese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
That's a great connection.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Is she your sister, Cuno?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points to the apartment building behind the fence. I saw it over at Cape Side.
What was that, Cuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the
She
building.
was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark.
The hallway there with the janitor's closet?
Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet. Psycho style.
Why was she dripping wet?
Cuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Cuno went out.
Nobody does that who has been treated well. I wonder if she was beaten up or abused or something horrible happened to her. You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Cuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Cuno. Shit's all on Cuno.
Of course it is, because your parents don't give a shit.
Cuno, Cunoesse, two of a kind.
I guess so. Why is she called Cunoesse then?
Cause she fucking looks like Cuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Cuno told you, this shit was psycho killer.
Wow. Wow. And how are you dealing with all of this, Cuno?
How's Cuno dealing with this? Cuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit. Cuno remembers what you did there.
Seems like everybody but Superstar remembers what happened.
Cuno's got this shit under control.
She needs professional help. You can't do this alone.
Listen. See, it's Cuno's go-to. Cuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Cuno. You threaten her. You wave your gun around her one more time. Try to take it away.
Oh, I might have crossed the line here.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm really glad we upped our empathy.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks you in the eye. Black People's trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Cuno.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Cuno can hook you up with...
He starts, no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Cuno.
See, Relax. He respects the Cuno. Cuno made him respect the Cuno. You respect the Cuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Let's see what we can do.
Remember when you tried to get Cuno to hook you up? We can get on that now. If you run a little errand for the Cuno, me and you, Cuno's gonna hook you up with illegal narcotics.
He does know that we're a cop and that we have another cop standing right next to us, right?
That's right. Cuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
He concludes, spreading his hands like a baker presenting a selection of freshly baked pastries. What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Cuno?
Cuno gets it from his dad. Cuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Cuno gets his lightning on.
I wonder how he doesn't run afoul of the Hardy Boys.
Problem is, Cuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Cuno's door. Streets going mad. Cuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
All right. Okay, we can do that.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Cuno's violent dad on steroids. Cuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad, Cuno?
Cuno's dad is a fucking monster.
Oh,
He's
no.
the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Okay, so it's not, I thought it was going to be Measurehead, but it's not Measurehead because Measurehead is straight edge.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
I'm not sure of that. How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
He says very confidently. Half of what?
A baggie. But like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram?
Yeah. Half a G. Want it or not?
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
I like that phrase.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Nice. I made up my mind, Cuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Cuno's listening.
Okay, well, we have to make a choice. I'm going in there all guns blazing to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc Cuno. I'm not going to confiscate. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc Cuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap and lie because we need the speed. What would he do? I want to do number 4. Go in there, potentially guns blazing, see we're going to confiscate it so we get the entire gram, and then lie and take it. But I don't know if that's what Superstar would do. I think he's a little bit of a chicken. He doesn't care about it being illegal. He wants the speed. I think he wouldn't do it. Ugh, that's so annoying. I want the speed. I'm not going in there, Cuno. He's a little bit of a chicken.
Cuno sees you're too pussy to face Cuno's dad. It's okay. Come back when your balls are big time.
All right, we'll try to reach down and find him, Cuno.
Another sane decision, detective.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. All right, we're off, Cuno. I know you don't give a fuck.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Yep. Okay, well, that was fruitful, and we're actually already wearing everything we want. Our Prolodon wore off in the interim. So our next thing to do is to go talk to Miss Orany Disco Dancer. But we're not going to do that this episode. I'm just going to run over there so that we can start next episode doing that. We're going to go stand by her door. So we're going to cut it here because I think that's going to take a while. We've already been at this a little while today, so I don't want to stick on another long conversation. So thank you very much for your viewership. I will see you next time. And please remember to spay or neuter your pets.